Hello. So today I'm going to tell you how to journal and how to journal effectively. So there are two types of journaling. There is gratitude journaling and there is deep journaling. And first we're going to cover gratitude journaling because this is a very simple thing you can implement very quickly into your life. It shouldn't take more than honestly 5 minutes of your day. Anybody can do this easily. So what you do is you want to ideally get like a small notebook like this one. I had another one that was about the same size I used for like a month before I filled it up. But essentially what you want to do is every day you open up the journal and you take your pen. Take a pen. Or I prefer, sometimes you can also use a pencil. I prefer a pen because I like the flow of a pen. And you write basically a page of I'm grateful for, I'm grateful that. And this will not immediately, but over time, change your mindset to be more grateful. So you won't see the benefits of this for a week or 2 weeks or maybe even 3 weeks. But if you do it every single day, there you actually will become more grateful for the things in your life. Even eventually the bad stuff that has happened to you. Like, oh, this thing happened that sucked. Like, this will actually help. You also want to do it early in the morning. So ideally you want to get out of bed and you want to, put the pen in your hand and start journaling. That's it. That's all you want to do is journal. Second thing you want to do is, I prefer to do this at the end of the day. This is deep journaling. So personally for me, I prefer to get one of these cheap notebooks. This is my first and only one. And you can see I've written in it quite extensively. My handwriting is trash, but that doesn't really matter. Like, your handwriting for either the gratitude or the deep journaling doesn't matter because you're not going to be rereading these very often or reading them at all, frankly. That's not the benefit we're looking for. We don't want, you can reread it and go, haha, I was so silly back then, which is pretty much the most value you get out of that exercise. But what you really want to do is you want to write down the date. Just write down, it's February 28th, 2023, and then you want to go and you want to, write down your thoughts and your feelings. And you just kind of, so your mind is like an ogre and an onion. It has layers. And what deep journaling does is, if you're doing it properly, you're just going through the layers and you're striking them off one by one. So you're like, I feel this way. Why? Oh, I just, do that. And personally, when I do this more, it's almost like anxiety just dissipates, just naturally, just goes away. Like, oh, I know what I need to do now. Or, yeah, that makes sense. I can do that. Or, oh, that explains why I feel X, Y, Z, And you want it to be long. You want it to be long. Like, you want to spend at least an hour doing this. Like, it should be like, oh, wow, I've written a lot. The first time I wrote 6-7 pages. And it's the days where I don't do this as much, or I slack off, I write only a page, maybe even a paragraph. It's like, those are the days where, yeah, I'm feeling worse. Like, no wonder why you didn't do your deep journaling. And another tip I found out, I found this out. One morning, I woke up, I was feeling kind of down. So when I went to do my gratitude journaling, I wrote more than I normally would. And I found that this actually improved my mood for the rest of the day. So if you're feeling quite down, I recommend just sitting down with a gratitude journal and maybe writing a couple extra pages than you normally would, like 1-2 pages extra, and you'll frankly feel the benefit of that. But you really want to, I have to reiterate this again, you really want to take time with the deep journal. This should be multiple pages every single day. Don't be worried about going through the notebook. These things are cheap. You can buy them, they're like $1 each. Or like a couple bucks, I don't know. I haven't bought one in ages. I just pulled one out from a bin in my house. You should probably have one of these laying around. That one is useful. Again, morning, gratitude. Afternoon, deep journal. See you next time. Have a great day.